Option prices change constantly, but these prices aren't random. They are influenced by factors like the underlying price, the time, and the volatility. To understand and anticipate these changes, traders use five key metrics called the Greeks delta, gamma, theta, vega, and rho. And today we'll break them down in an easy way. And as you know, this is the lecture 4 of my 40 video course on option trading in India. In the last few videos we discussed the really basics of options, like what is a call and a put, like difference between call and puts, and what even is an option, like that. And now we are finally trying to step up and we are moving towards some more advanced things. So let's begin. First off, delta. Delta measures how much an option price would change if the underlying stock or an index moves by 1 point. Example, a call option delta 0.5 means if the stock moves 10 rupees up, so if the stock moves 10 rupees up, the option will move roughly 5 rupees. And delta is also roughly the chance that the option will expire in the money. So if a delta is 0.8, that means there is a 80% chance of it expiring in the money. Delta also shows how sensitive an option is to underlying. It doesn't move to the price itself. It just tells you what it expects if the stock moves. So people use delta to do delta neutral trading, which is a really advanced concept and actually a really good uh, way to make money if you learn it once. But now we will move into gamma. Gamma measures how much delta would change if the underlying price moves. So delta and gamma are quite, brothers if you think about it, because gamma moves delta. So if delta is 0.5 and gamma is 0.1, if the stock moves 10 rupees, the delta will increase by 0.1. So the new delta is now 0.6. So gamma decides how much the delta moves. A high gamma means the delta reacts to more small moves, like on expiry day you might have seen how Nifty's option just go from 1 rupees to 100 rupees. That's because of gamma. And gamma is especially important for near the money options or short term trades. All right, so on at the money options this is really important to know. Now we will move to the most important of them all, theta. Theta measures how much an option value decays over time. And theta, if we take an example like theta minus 2, that means the option will lose 2 rupees every day if nothing else changes. Option sellers benefit from theta because the options they sold lose value daily. Buyers lose value to time decay if the underlying doesn't move in their favor. So theta quantifies as time decay. It doesn't move prices on its own, it just measures the passing of time. So don't think it's some kind of magical force, okay? It's just a metric like every other. Now, Vega. Vega measures how sensitive an option is to changes in implied volatility. If a Vega is 0.5, so if implied volatility rises by 1%, the option price will increase by 0.5. So events like earnings or economic announcements can increase implied volatility, which can make options more expensive. Vega measures the effect of volatility changes. It doesn't move the price the way market changes do. Now, before we go to the last one, let me just show you the option chain. This is the Grow option chain. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I just use this platform because the UI is simple to understand. Here on the option chain, you can see the call on the left side and the puts on the right side. You can see how you can see delta, theta, gamma, vega, and rho. All right. So this is all you need in an option seller in terms of Greeks at least. And based on just this, based on just seeing what theta and gamma is doing, sorry, what theta and delta is doing, you can make some pretty good money. And now to end it off, now the last one, which is the rho measures sensitivity to interest rates. It is quite an useless Greek to short-term options because it does not affect weekly or monthly options. It only affects like leap options such as options which expire in more than a year. Okay, so for most this is completely useless, but I will still explain to you. So a call option with rho 0.1 means if the interest rates rise by 1%, the option price would increase by 0.1%. And for puts, it's the opposite because then it will decrease. For most Indian traders, rho is a minor, but it is useful to know for long-term options, of course. So now let's put it all together. So Greeks are the metrics that describe option sensitivity, not the forces that moves prices. Delta and gamma are the sensitivity to underlying price, and the theta is the sensitivity to time decay. Vega is the sensitivity to volatility, and rho is the sensitivity to interest rates. All right, that is simple enough. And when trading, you can check which Greeks matter for your position. That way, you know what risk affect your options and how it might behave without guessing. So if you found this helpful, the next video is how to read an option chain on NSE, where we will take these concepts and apply them to real world option prices. So you can subscribe and comment your questions because I read them all, and your question might be featured in the next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.